Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session, we will see the last command in the file menu is print. Now you must be wondering why I should cover the print here because it's a very common and everyone knows how to print it. But there are a couple of options which might be useful for you for the professional printing. So let's go ahead with this. Okay, so I have this data and this is how it is. Now there are a couple of options which we need to definitely look at. These are the common. What to print, the current sheet or the workbook or any selected area on the chart. We can select the paper size, landscape versus portrait, then scale. These all functions we usually know. Okay, so for example, I can put the scaling, right? Okay. The important point then is the other than these options. So margins we can set normal, narrow or wide. Okay, then send custom page breaks, formatting headers and footers. So let's click on custom page breaks. So here we can manage the custom page breaks. Page break means what data should cover in the first page, what data should go into the other page. So let's say I want this up to row 16 this, and I have modified confirm breaks. Now see here, the rest of the data got shifted to the next sheet. Okay, custom page breaks is enabled here. Formatting, show grid lines, show notes. Now this is again important, the page order. So it is saying over and then down. And the other option is down and then over. Now what this will do is basically it will arrange the data if it is going beyond our visible range. Okay, so let me add some columns to this data point. Okay, I have some data extended onto this. And now if you see, it is first going down for the set number of columns and then it is proceeding for the next set of columns. Okay, if so, the down data has been given preference in the printing rather than the next set of columns. Okay, if I change this first over and then down, so it has given the preference to the column. So first it is covering all the columns in the pages one below the other and then the rest of the data onto the subsequent pages. So this is quite handy and useful. Then we can align the data whether if we have a shorter set of data, then we can align it center or to the left. So this is especially when we have the extra space available, we can align this. Okay, from vertically we can align. And then last one and the important one is the headers and footers. Okay, page numbers to the bottom right, work title to the top left, sheet name, data, current date to the bottom, and current time besides the date stamp. Okay, now I do not want all the four corners to be engaged for my headers and footers. I just simply wanted to have this information populated on the bottom left corner. Okay, so what I can do is I'll just click on edit custom fields. Okay, now see here the layout and you need to specify your requirements as per this layout. Okay, so here date time has been given. So let me add the page number here, or before that let's add a workbook title, then add a sheet name, then add a page number in the given format whatever you need, and finally if you want any date or these kind of things, we can add these two. Okay, so for now, just for the demo purpose, I have added these fields, and then similarly we can remove it from here, or once we confirm we can deselect it from these options also. Now see here, I have added this footer for the required field onto my bottom left corner. Okay, there is one more part here, row and column headers. Now these are especially useful. So for now let me go back to my data and say if I have applied the freeze panes. Okay, so I need one row to be fixed and I need to fix the three columns. Okay, now see here. Okay, now what if I wanted to get these headers or these columns on the every page on which my data is there? I can go to headers and footers, and at the bottom I'll just click on repeat the frozen rows, repeat the frozen columns. So earlier, if you notice, you will have only the data points and not the fixed columns or the rows. Okay, so this is how we can make use of the print function in total and make a sensible data to be captured on the paper. Okay, so if you click on the next, it will send this to the associated printing device via a separate pop-up window onto the Chrome, and then the rest of the things are basically related to the printer setting only. So let's skip on to this. And thank you for staying with me. So this is it in this session. Stay tuned for the next. Thank you.